Hello and welcome back to PSN News. I'm Joseph Dorman. Alongside me tonight is Penn State student and social media influencer Mason Koma. Mason, thanks for coming in tonight.
I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here, happy to talk about the videos, and just hit me with any questions you got.
Sure
we'll answer them.
Yeah, so what exactly is the brand that you've created?
So what I created is something I did not expect to be what it is today. I made like freshman year, it's spring. What do? I just make an Instagram account. I did something similar in high school, so I'm not like totally new for me, but I made an account, started posting fun videos. If that's an interview, if that's a prank, if that's like people jump around in some house basement. I mean, like regardless, and over time, people started following. It's relatable to the community. I think that's why. And today it's Cedar State. Today it's almost 10% of the student body following, and I couldn't be happier.
Mm-hmm. So you started posting on social media in your high school days, and then freshman year here at Penn State, you started to sort of get into it. When did you start focusing that into Cedar State?
That's the thing. So I did in high school. It was a passion for me. I was making probably 5 videos a week in high school, and I loved it. You know, I was debating doing it in college, regardless. So I come to Penn State, Army ROTC, industrial engineering. I thought that's all I could do, and I went through all fall semester, kind of just going through the motions, doing class, you know, dining hall, ROTC, you know how it is. And I really feel like I was too connected to the school and doing anything more than I needed to be normally as a normal kid. So I come back over winter break, like, the whole kind of mindset change. I became more outgoing. I'm like, let's just do stuff. Like, there's stuff to film. I just have to find the stuff to film. And so I just started doing these videos just for fun, just with my friends. Like, it didn't really go outside of my social schedule. I just bring my camera wherever I was going, make sure I get a little clips here and there, and boom, next thing you know, I put them together, and people like it. I love it. I just have fun with it.
Yeah, so you just have fun with it. So what specifically inspired you to make a brand that was specifically surrounded by going here to Penn State, sort of the social life, things like that? Because,
I mean, like, you hate to say it, but there's a couple. You know, obviously, we have PSU Barstool. It's a big social media ran by Barstool. But again, it's like, it's everywhere. You know, there's a whole team that runs it. There's all this. It's like a meme account. You have Barstool, you have Six Pack PSU, you have like Red Cup PSU. You have all these different accounts everywhere. They're ran by a team. They're commercial. They're doing ads. They're trying to sell you their shirt. Like, I made an account. Like, Cedar State, the name really doesn't matter. It's not about that. It's just about the content I post. It's about the community. It's about the people in the videos.
It's about,
I'm doing it with my friends. And like, the end of the day, like, not only do I make these videos like for the account for people to see, I'll have it down the road. And the coolest thing I know is like people that don't like, it's good exposure. Like, each of these videos, sometimes I'm getting like 2,000 shares on these vids on Instagram, like thousands of views, and just people recognizing me from that, and appreciation been through the roof. I never ever said to anyone like they don't like it. You know what I mean? And I never tag myself in a video to this day. We might change this, but I never tag myself in a video. So it's kind of like a little mysterious, a little bit like just fun.
So it's more like
it's about the content.
It's more about the content, not about the guy behind the camera.
And that's the whole thing. The content is always Penn State related because I'm at Penn State. So like, you know, this is what it is.
And I think it's impressive to show off like what's going on here at Penn State, right?
Yeah, it's just me and the boys. We're in the apartment. We're like, dude, what do we want to film tonight? Like, what are we doing? Like, all right, let's go interviews, ask people what the best bar is or something like this. And like, perfect. You know, we do it. And we're just like, all right, perfect. We got out the camera, ask people questions, take turn on the mic, boom, that's it. And it's fun. And that's gives me more of a purpose than just like going out on a normal night. You know what I mean? Like, because that's my whole thing at Penn State. Not just in general. Like, if you don't know what to do, like, I'm talking to everyone here. Like, if you don't know what to do, like, get involved, and you don't need to join something to be involved. Like, I created something to make myself involved. Like, that's the biggest thing I want to, like, that I take away from Cedar State, because it opened up so much opportunities where I couldn't, like, imagine where I am now. You know, like, next thing you know, the Nittany Lion is asking me to be his videographer. Next thing you know, I'm filming for the cheerleaders. I'm making, like, rush videos for Kappa Delta, Kappa Kappa Gamma, Theta, doing Greek life videos, flying drone shots for this, that. Like, it's been amazing, and it's literally just because I do something for fun. And, engineering major, ROTC, like, not really what you would expect, where I would expect to be at this point.
Right, so getting into that, your major and sort of your studies.
Absolutely.
How has running this account sort of affected your life, not only as a student, but as an individual?
Yeah, as an individual, like I was saying, the whole like purpose thing, it gave me like I feel more connected to the university than ever because I have that purpose of just doing everyone the favor of documenting what college life is like. And like I like to I honestly I edit. Like, I'm not calling myself the best editor. I am not. I'm just like just good at having stuff happen in front of the camera. That's really it. And how it affected me as a person is it made me more outgoing because it's something I could add value to any conversation with. Because if you're involved with anything, I'd be like, yeah, I do videos. You need a video for that?
Yeah.
Like, it's easy. And it opened up a lot of avenues to go about.
Right.
But like, honestly, like, coming here, like, I don't know where you're coming from, but my uncle, he's the reason why I did industrial engineering, why I did ROTC, and he did videos on the side as well. Like, I think it's a good attribute to have. It's like, it's not something I want to be all about. I don't want to be the video guy. I want to be the guy that happens to do videos as well.
Right.
Like, that's where I found myself now.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what makes Cedar State sort of different from, you know, your Barstools and your other social media accounts that surround themselves with the college experience? And like, what is the message that you're trying to spread that's different from these other social media platforms?
Yeah, like again, like I wouldn't really say, I'm not really, like when people follow Cedar State, I would hope so. They're not feeling like they have to push to do anything or do this, do that. I'm not partnered with anybody. Like Cedar State, so I have my old freelance videography business where I do my videos. And the business I get from that is through Cedar State. I didn't have to ask for a video project or like reach out to anybody for 2 years because that's like my form of advertising. And like, it's the best form of advertising because I'm not telling people to do anything. I'm not trying to sell people merch. I'm not posting like 10 times a day and flooding everyone's feed. I'm posting maybe once every 2 weeks, you know, and like I want to make sure I'm not wasting your time with a bad video. You know, I'm like, I value that kind of stuff because I believe I should never put out what I don't want to see myself. Like I shouldn't sell something that I wouldn't buy myself. And I see a lot of people, you know, content creators, other accounts that kind of represent this kind of thing that are always just trying to push out the next thing. They're in it for the money. It feels commercial. There's a big team, flooding content. It's like, I'm not about all that. Like shop small, Cedar State, shop small, I guess. Right. And like it's very small. It's literally just me that runs it with my friends. And I say with my friends, like I usually edit the videos, but my friends, it's not just me. It's like they help me out. Anybody in a Cedar State video is part of Cedar State. I like to involve as many people as possible. Yeah. So I say it's just me because I created it freshman year and like I usually edit the videos. But hey, it's everyone that's with me. And like everyone that even gives me an idea is part of Cedar State.
Right, so
a ton of people.
So who runs Cedar State? It's you, your friends. But with the large amounts of success that you've had, what kind of connections have you been making through Cedar State and here at Penn State?
So like I said, like I really didn't have to reach out because I'm a freelance videographer, but I just kind of became of that because I started this social media account. You know, people just reaching out to me, people. And the whole thing is too, like I just started my own family business that we have a banana pepper sauce, alumni owned, my grandma's recipe, and next thing you know, I'm just selling it to the stores like McCallahan's and we got it at the cheese shop downtown. And it's just like easy because I have the social media brand and be like, yo, I could post my story and advertise their business. If you sell this, you know, all the kind of stuff. It's just like, it opens up a new thing to talk about, adds value to conversation and all that, which I love.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. So, lastly here, what's next for you? What's next for Cedar State? How do you plan to capitalize on your success?
Dude, what is next? Because that's what I've been debating. Because like everyone asks me, like, what does Cedar State mean? What does Cedar State mean? I don't know. I do not know what it means. I made it like just because I needed a name. I don't think name's that important. I think it's more about the content, like I was telling you before. But like in the future, I want to make it more relatable, more personality on the account, rather than just like fast-paced party videos. And the whole thing is, I start want to get honestly a little bit more of my friend's personality on there, more dialogue, and maybe start tagging more people with the post. Because for the longest time, I've just been posting videos, no tags, like who runs it kind of thing. A little bit mysterious. Obviously, we're on the news right now talking about it. But like, regardless, it's always been like a kind of not really secretive, like. But at the same time, I think I want to go branch out with it more,
You want to start like...
a little bit more content.
Right.
Making it more personal, make it more relatable to like, the viewer, Penn State viewer.
Giving a face to the account.
Exactly. Awesome. But not just my face, everyone's face.
Exactly.
You know, I like the whole fact of dialogue.
All right. Well, you know, thank you for your time. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. That was fun.
Next up, Zachary and Madeline will bring us the latest news from across the nation. We'll be right back.